Hey Sarah, what crazy experiments are you up to today?
I'm experimenting with using the Breadmaker as an oven because we can't have an oven on because we're on solar panels. So what I've got is um, the Breadmaker here, and normally that's the pan that goes inside, and that attaches onto the bottom bit, and there's a paddle inside the Breadmaker. I've got like an old can from some pineapples and just put that upside down inside, just so that when I put the pans in, it's above the level of the element, so it doesn't touch
Okay,
the
that
element.
thing around the edge is a heating element.
That's right, yes. And so today I'm experimenting with sweet potatoes tossed in a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, salt and pepper. I'm going to put the lid on and
But
then
wait a minute, Sarah, is this the same thing that you did yesterday? You know that amazing shepherd's pie you made yesterday?
yeah, shepherd's pie was yesterday
That was made in the same technique.
yes,
Oh, great.
yeah,
Shepherd's pie is a very good way of doing this.
that's right. You can sort of make a mince mix in a frying pan and then put it up to about 2/3 there, and then put some mashed potato on the top, drizzle with oil, and then put it into the bread maker.
Is it hot enough to brown the mashed potato?
It's not hot enough to brown it, but what we did yesterday was used a blowtorch on the top,
Okay.
so to make it a bit crispy. So I'm going to put that in here. Now, I want to choose a cycle that doesn't involve any mixing. So I use the bake number 12 function. So I go through to number 12, and that will take an hour. And that's what I normally bake the bread on. So it's 1 hour and it gets hot. So,
Okay, so is this a very expensive bread maker?
no, this is from Lidl, and it cost about €40, something like that.
Only 40 euros?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's like a silver crest. No, it's not a silver crest. It's a
Princess,
but it's still very similar.
Yeah.
And how many watts does this use?
The smaller version, which is this one, uses 500 watts.
Ah, so you don't really have to have that many solar panels.
No, that's the good thing about it, and you can use it on a sunny day, and today's a beautiful sunny day.
This contraption, this idea, means that you can have an oven making a small dishes.
Yes.
In a sort of just a solar power setup without having hundreds of panels or lithium-ion batteries. Just using the energy straight off the solar panels.
Exactly. And so what I'll do is I'll leave this to cook for an hour.
Yeah.
And I've got some bread proving. I'm making bread at the moment. So when I take this out after an hour, I'll put this in with the bread dough already made and use the residual heat. Leave it there for an hour, and then I'll put it on the bake cycle. So I'll use the residual heat from cooking this to prove the bread dough.
That's great. Let's just have a look outside and look at the look at what it looks like, and our little plants. It's a bit of a mess here, but we're cleaning up from the winter, cleaning up all those pots with nothing in, and should be looking great in a couple of days.